can see not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike one. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Park will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Now batting,
Ben Revere will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out as a leadoff hitter, but he's on base here regardless.
Andrelton Simmons.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. None out. Runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is pulled into right. Kepler is there. Let's see if they test it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Standing in, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Mike Trout will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Byron Buxton comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Up next for the Angels,
C.J. Cron digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And there's the fastball from Hughes. It's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Hard hit at third. To his right, Sano. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Cole Calhoun will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
And here's where the Angels just have to start coming up with a key hit or two.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. One there. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's safe.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it, 1-1. To short. Reined in. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the bottom. Miguel Sano will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Ben Revere will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Taylor Rogers is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Hit on the ground to short. Escobar gloves it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Andrelton Simmons comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Revere rides off for second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. And he thought of taking third here, too?
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Mike Moustakas will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Mike Trout will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Angels. Jason Castro will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now.
Leading off
Joe
for the
Mauer
Twins.
steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Mauer.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
The left fielder, number 20,
Eddie Rosario will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And as a base runner, you have to get that good, aggressive secondary lead. So he knows this is a guy that likes to throw a lot of back foot sliders. So when he sees the ball in the dirt, he's ready to go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. This is flared out towards second. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In now, Park. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Street's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Jorge Polanco will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 11.
Luis Valbuena will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 58, Jonathan Papelbon.
And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Chop to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball in the inside corner.
Papelbon comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Ben Revere makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sano is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Another patented Papelbon performance here as he comes in to get the final 3 outs. That's going to earn him a save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Final line score for a ball